Hello and welcome! The Kuni Crossworlds was just released, and I thought I'd put down my impressions. This is not going to be an in-depth review, more like initial thoughts. This title entered my radar when I saw some pre-release trailers of it. The game world looked fantastic, and it was free. I put it on my checkout later list. It has been released in the Far East earlier, but I've not checked out existing content and went into game blind. I haven't played any of the previous games in the series either. On that note, I'll try to keep this spoiler free. The video content will be from the first few hours of gameplay, so pretty early on. To start off, there's a handful of classes you can select from. Unfortunately, there isn't much scope in character configuration, beyond details like hair and clothing. The class and race are locked together. In other games I play, given a choice, I tend towards range combat with a side of support. This role is filled here by the rogue class. The early game has the gameplay tutorials as you would expect. There are many cutscenes setting the world, which will house your adventures to follow. A feature that I didn't expect was auto combat and auto walking. You do get shown how to fight, then the game just does it for you. I've got mixed feelings on this. None of the battles so far are really challenging. Once I figured out how to fully manual play, I found the controls getting in the way a bit. Maybe it would be better if I spent some time to customise it, but I just put auto back on to progress the game. The only semi-manual combat required are in some boss fights where you get telegraphed area of effect attacks to avoid. Between dodging, auto attacks pick up again and wear the boss down. The only extra strategy I've seen so far is the element system. This is Pokemon style with fire, earth and water in a rock paper scissors type arrangement, and also dark and light opposing each other. The story so far is decent. Again, it is early game, so they're setting up the world for later adventures. I played it with English voices and the quality is decent enough. The spoken phrases are often shorter than the displayed text though, so it does feel a bit disconnected. I didn't even know what genre to put this game early on, but I saw player kill options and others around, and it does feel very MMORPG-like. Haven't had to cooperate with anyone yet, nor is there any instance content I've encountered so far. Will be interesting to see how that goes. Can it be progressed purely as single player? Shall have to find out. The crafting system is pretty much what you expect. Get the materials, craft, upgrade, refine, whatever. All of this game content for free. What's the catch? It is a gacha game, and you get the usual new player things like time limited special offers, as well as the more expensive packs if you want to whale. It remains to be seen how essential any of that is. On the gacha system, it looks like familiars are where it's at. These are cute minions that follow you around and help you out in combat. You get 3 pulls to get your starter, with 10 rerolls if you don't like what you got. I picked Ouroboros, which I thought was normally a snake, but here it is some kind of reptile sucking its own tail. There are other summons too, but I suspect the familiars will be the main draw for those who will play this game longer term. A word on the PC client, which is currently in beta status. It worked without problem for me, although it could use some polish. I haven't tried it on mobile for comparison. Note if you want to play on PC, for now you have to create an email login on mobile to use with the PC client. Hopefully they will improve this in the future. Overall, it does feel like your typical mobile game. You get daily achievements to do if you want to maximise your progress speed. Want more stuff? Or to progress faster? You can swipe to win. To conclude, it's a beautiful world. The story is still developing, and the characters and voice acting are of decent quality. I do want to see what happens next, although it is too early to say if this game is going to be for me for the long term. As a free-to-play game, it is certainly worth a download if this seems at all interesting. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.